Welcome, dear students. This time our topic is the unknown student, a poem written by W. H. Auden, Western Auden. Here, this poem starts with this epigraph. Here it is to J707 M378. Okay, 378. Okay, this marble monument is erected by the state. State, what do you mean by the state? State means a government, a territory having its own government, and that very government has had erected a marble monument. On that very marble monument, these words were inscribed. This is called epigraph. Okay, and this had been done for this unknown citizen. Okay, this is the reference for this unknown citizen. Definitely here this audience says the poem is pretending to be an official celebration of a dead person. He is dead now. Okay, or dead person. The unknown citizen. The words are inscribed on a marble monument that was paid for by the state or government, isn't it? And in the opening couplet of this poem, he was found by the Bureau of Statistics to be one against whom there was no official complaint. See, here there was no official complaint. Before going through this these two lines, okay, I would like to add something more about this thing, that this as this J07 M378 is considered. It is, we think Auden is just having fun by stitching a bunch of letters and numbers together in some incomprehensible. This is an incomprehensible way. Okay, it seems that unknown citizen is identified here. This is the identification for this unknown citizen. See the name, unknown citizen. Who is unknown? There is a citizen. We are talking about a person, this citizen, but he is unknown. He is unknown. Nice. So it is a monument here. Okay, to and this is dedication of this dedication of this thing. Okay, for this unknown citizen. Okay, it is impersonal. Okay, it is impersonal, although it is a sort of currency is there, but it is impersonal. It is there. We can say it is not fully connected. Okay, so because do it all the time. And after that, the opening line here, uh, he was found by the Bureau of Statistics to be one against whom there was no official complaint. The poem begins by describing a person referred to as simply he. We take this to be the unknown citizen, which makes sense because his name is known. For simplicity's sake, we are going to refer to him as the unknown citizen. This unknown citizen, we say it is impersonal again. Okay, but slightly less impersonal than JS07 M378. See, this JS07, it is impersonal, but this he is less impersonal than this, isn't it? So here, the Bureau of Statistics has found that no official complaint has been made against this very person, the unknown citizen. There was no complaint in that receipt. There was no complaint about regarding this citizen, isn't it? And in the second two lines, second couplet, we have this. I read this. And all the reports on his conduct agree, and all the reports on his conduct agree that in the modern sense of an old-fashioned work he was sent for. In everything he did, he served the greater community. In these three lines, what this audience says, he says, now we have in front of us the reports on, see, we have reports on his conduct. Let us see what was the reports. See, the report says that he was a saint. The report says that he was a saint. He was a good man. The report says that he was a saint. He was a good man. He was doing good job. He was doing good job perfectly. He was doing his things. Okay. See, he was performing. He was performing nice things. Okay. See, and see here what for in everything he did. He is over the greater community. Here, this greater community, it is capitalized here. यहाँ पे जो अननोन सिटीजन की बात आती है ना, यहाँ पे लिखा गया है कि वो तो एक अच्छे आदमी थे, उसने काम किया है, लेकिन यहाँ पे जो ग्रेटर कम्युनिटी, इट इज़ कैपिटलाइज, सी जी कैपिटल, सी कैपिटल, इट डेफिनेटली रेफर्स ए कम्युनिटी, it definitely refers a particular community, a peculiar community, isn't it? Isn't it? We can't say greater community means whole community. No, it doesn't mean whole community. No, it is a greater community. Greater community means a community having greatness there in that time. So this unknown citizen is a modern saint, which means that he always served the greater community. This greater community is capitalized. Yeah, and after that, except for the war till the day he died. Except for the war till the day he died. Okay, he worked in a factory and never got fired till the day he died, isn't it? The unknown had one of the most boring jobs, had one of the most boring jobs in the world. Okay, वो तो फैक्ट्री में काम उसने फैक्ट्री में काम किया है, बोरिंग जॉब माना जाता है, ठीक है, फैक्ट्री वर्कर. We assume he didn't work in he didn't work in a white collar, we can say this white calling um, uh, this institution, or say something else, something the workplace where one can serve say by his will. Okay, but no, that was not the case with him. मतलब उसने काम किया है, एक बहुत ही मतलब हम कहेंगे वो मुश्किल वाला काम किया है, मुश्किल वाला काम उसको करना पड़ा है, ठीक है. वी आर assuming he didn't work in विली वॉन्का चॉकलेट फैक्ट्री. विली वॉन्का चॉकलेट फैक्ट्री यहाँ पे मैंने बताया आपको, एक मतलब या किसी बड़े इदारे में काम किया जहाँ पे वो अपनी मर्जी से काम करता, मतलब थोड़ा थोड़ा काम करता, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा पैसा मिलता, वो बात नहीं है, ठीक है. तो हम यहाँ पे देखिए, हाँ, this poem says very beautifully nice things about the understand. Everything is phrased in the negative. Instead of he was great at his job and everybody loved him. Great at job, everybody loved him. We get he never got fired. It is another backhanded compliment. We should probably assume that he didn't work in the factory during the war because he was fighting as a soldier, isn't it? When there was a war, he was like a soldier. He went to be a soldier, and when there was peace, he went to be a worker in a factory, isn't it? So he was doing the things very in a good manner, isn't it? So we should probably assume that he didn't work in the factory during the war because he was fighting as a soldier. Because he was fighting as a soldier. Nice. And after that, we have other things. But satisfied his employers. But satisfied his employers. Fudge Motoring. See, this is the name of a company, motor company. Okay, there he worked. There he worked. Danos the worked in this company, Fudge Motor Company. Okay, Fudge Motoring. Yes, yet he was the scab or odd in his views. Yet he was the scab और इन वे वजह वो स्कैब नहीं था, वो और नहीं था. स्कैब मीन्स जब किसी कंपनी में वो हड़ताल हो जाती है, मजदूर या काम करने वाले हड़ताल पे चले जाते हैं, फिर दूसरे मजदूर को लाया जाता है जो उनका काम करते हैं, वो तो गलत बात मानी जाती है. इस हम कहेंगे इस वर्क प्लेस में वो गलत बात मानी जाती है, हाँ, जो काम करने वाले होते हैं, ठीक है. क्योंकि हड़ताल से ये जो लोग हैं अपना मतलब वो मांगे पूरी करवाते हैं. लेकिन यहाँ पे जो स्कैब हम कहेंगे, हड़ताल के दौरान जब कोई काम से मतलब भाग जाता है, ठीक है, तो उसके काम को लेने के लिए कोई दूसरा आ जाता है, उसको हम कहेंगे स्कैब, उसी को हम कहेंगे स्कैब, ठीक है. यट ही वाज स्कैब और ऑड इन हिज यूज, वो तो यहाँ पे इसने लिखा है ना, मतलब इस लाइन में वी गेट ए पॉजिटिव कंपेयर, यहाँ पे तो हम कहेंगे पॉजिटिविटी है यहाँ पे, ठीक है. वो वाज द स्कैब. टू बी स्कैब इज नॉट ए गुड थिंग. In our when it comes to this work culture or this function, the functionaries, isn't it? This to be a scam is not a good thing. Okay, finally we get a positive accomplishment. The this unknown citizen satisfied his see, he was the man who satisfied his employer. Employer means जिसने उसको काम दिया. अननोन सिटीजन जहाँ पे काम करता था, जिसने उसको काम दिया उसको हम कहेंगे एम्प्लॉय. और जो अननोन सिटीजन खुद है वो क्या, एम्प्लॉय, ठीक है. उसने अपने एम्प्लॉय को क्या सेटिस्फाई कर दिया यहाँ पे. अब उसके बाद सी for his union reports that he paid his dues, हाँ, यहाँ पे that he paid his dues, a report on his union shows it was sound. अब वो अपने dues क्या, हाँ, पे उसने, मतलब ही जो है ना यहाँ पे अननोन सिटीजन है. हाँ, यहाँ पे हम कहेंगे it doesn't sound so impressive. After all, satisfied is a lot more natural than say, isn't it? So, but right after this lukewarm praise, we get more negative praise for not being something. The honest was not scared, and he didn't have unusual opinions. He didn't have unusual opinions. Usual opinion and unusual opinion. Unusual opinion means going against society, isn't it? That is okay around the workplace. Okay, so here These unions aren't nearly as powerful as they used to be, but back in 1930s they had the power to cripple major companies through labor strike. ये जो यूनियन है ना, यूनियन मतलब वो मजदूरों की यूनियन जो होती है, उनकी ताकत बनती थी उन दिनों। वो एक कंपनी को, कंपनी के जो काम काज है, वो बंद करा सकते थे अपनी पावर से, ठीक है। हाँ, ये 1930s की मतलब बात है, ठीक है। एज्यूमिंग देयर वाज नो वन विद होम टू रिप्लेस द वर्कर, और उनको ये पता थी कि अगर हम हड़ताल पे चले जाएंगे, स्ट्राइक पे चले जाएंगे, और कोई भी मजदूर काम पे नहीं आएगा, तब कंपनियां उनका माना करती थी, है कि नहीं। तो ये तो है पावर किसका, यूनियन का। ये बात समझ में। अब यहाँ पे, तो यहाँ पे जो मतलब हम कहेंगे, ऑल दो द कंपनीज वर हैप्पी टू फाइंड स्कैब, हालांकि कंपनी को कभी कभी स्कैब तो मिलते थे, हाँ खुश मतलब, हाँ वो तो खुश होते थे, मतलब काम कराने के लिए आदमी तो मिलते थे। फिर भी द फैक्ट दैट दिस अननोन सिटीजन वाज स्कैब, वो कभी स्कैब नहीं बना, वो कभी स्कैब नहीं बना। हाँ, ही वाज अ गुड यूनियन मेंबर, वो यूनियन का मेंबर भी था। जो मजदूरों की यूनियन होती है वो उसका मेंबर रहा बना, ठीक है। हाँ, एंड पेड हिज ड्यूज, मोर इम्पोर्टेंटली द यूनियन itself was नॉर्मल और साउंड है, और वो इसके लिए ड्यूज भी पे करता था, मतलब पैसे भी दिया करता था यूनियन को चलाने के लिए। एक तरफ से एम्प्लॉय को सेटिस्फाई कर दिया, दूसरी तरफ से यूनियन को भी फॉलो करते हैं। हाँ, ये बात समझ, दो चीज़ें यहाँ पे, एक तो एम्प्लॉय को सेटिस्फाई करता है, दूसरी तरफ से क्या, अपने मतलब इस एम्प्लॉय को भी क्या सेटिस्फाई करता है। और एक चीज़ है यहाँ पे, फॉर वन थिंग मोस्ट कार मैन्युफैक्चर वाइल लोकेटेड इन अमेरिका in the 1930s, for another the name of the company sounds a whole lot like, isn't it? Ah, yes sir, that's right, basic, okay. Ford Motors, Inc. This is the name of the company, see, Fudge Motors Inc., isn't it? मैं आपको यहाँ पे बताऊँ, मतलब कार मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कंपनी जो है, ठीक है, अमेरिका की बात है, 90। हाँ, तो फॉर अनदर द नेम ऑफ द कंपनी साउंड्स ए होल लॉट लाइक दैट रियॉर्ड बेस्ड, इज इट? फोर्ड मोटर्स इंक, द फर्स्ट एंड द लार्जेस्ट ऑटो कंपनी इन द वर्ल्ड एट दैट टाइम, ठीक है। यहाँ पे इसने लिखा है फाइज मॉडल, इट इज़ फिक्शनल, इट इज़, लेकिन मैंने और एक नाम लिया, क्या लिया मैंने कहा आपको फोर्ड मोटर सिंक, फोर्ड मोटर सिंक, it is really company at that, it was really company at that time in the talk of the 1930s, 1930s in America, yes. And after the remaining lines, we say, see fudge, yeah, this fudge, what is fudge? Fudge, it is a very silly name, as we are sure Auden was aware. It's a silly name, okay. Now, and social psychology workers found, social psychology workers found that he was popular with his mates and liked to drink. He was popular with his mates. Now here is social psychology term. Now the poem shifts from his employment to his social life, social behavior, isn't it? Here is the talk of this liberty now, isn't it? So, but don't worry, there are still comically absurd bureaucrats to provide us with unnecessary information, isn't it? Comical bureaucrats. Unnecessary information means the information which is not needed, information that is not needed, okay. Even in his carousing with friends, okay, or matting with friends, or we can say this common intercourse, okay, this unknown student takes things in moderation. He likes a drink, and the singular form implies that he doesn't drink too much and isn't an alcoholic. वो मतलब ड्रिंक किया करता था, शराब पिया करता था, लेकिन इसका आदी भी नहीं था। यहाँ पे हम कहेंगे सोशल साइकोलॉजी को मेंटेन किया था, सोसाइटी को मेंटेन किया था। सोसाइटी में कैसे रहा जाए उसको ये खबर भी थी, किसको, अननोन सिटीजन को। यहाँ पे कैरेक्टराइजेशन होती है किसकी, अननोन सिटीजन की। कैरेक्टराइजेशन, फुल कैरेक्टराइजेशन यहाँ पे अननोन सिटीजन की, ठीक है। और उसके बाद यहाँ पे हम कहेंगे और आने वाली जो मतलब, हाँ, and as social psychology workers found that he was popular with his mates and like the drink, popular with मतलब here friendship, maintenance of friendship, keeping friends, isn't it? Now, the press are convinced that he bought a paper every day and that his reactions to the advertisements were noble in every way. यहाँ पे आप आई बात किसकी, प्रेस के मतलब हम बात करते हैं यहाँ पे, ये जो प्रेस की बात यहाँ पे इसने लिखी है इसका मतलब हुआ ये जो है प्रेस और न्यूज़ मीडिया offers stake. Of course, they don't really care about the unknown citizens as a person. They are just glad to see him to have bought a paper every day. Not only that, but he also had normal reaction to the advertisements in a paper. In short, he's a good American consumer, isn't it? यहाँ पे पेपर की बात आई, अखबार की बात आई, अखबार पढ़ने का काम तो है, अखबार वाले उसको मतलब हम कहेंगे अखबार वाले भी प्रेजिंग करते, इसीलिए नहीं कि वो न्यूज़ पढ़ता है, बल्कि ये बात है कि मतलब ये जो है ना न्यूज़पेपर वो तो परचेज करता है उसको, मतलब उसने वो एडॉप्ट किया है, ठीक है। तो हम कहेंगे कंज्यूमर, हम कहेंगे हाँ हम कहेंगे कंज्यूमर, मतलब कंजम्पशन तो होती है यहाँ पे, ठीक है। मतलब वो जो मतलब ये न्यूज़पेपर लाना, बुक लाना या कोई और चीज़ इस तरीके से लाना, यहाँ से काम बनता है कि नहीं। अब इसके बाद पॉलिसी टेकन आउट इन हिज नेम प्रूव दैट ही वॉज फुली इंश्योर्ड। अब उसकी इंश्योरेंस की बात आई, पॉलिसी ये देखिए, पॉलिसी टेकन out in his name proved that he was fully insured and his health card shows he was once in hospital but left in care. Okay, यहाँ पे बात है हॉस्पिटल की और पॉलिसी की बात है, हम यहाँ पे the government must have an entire, isn't it? Sorry, yes, yes. The government must have an entire room full of paperwork on this guy, isn't it? हाँ, यहाँ पे गवर्नमेंट ने इसका मतलब पूरा पूरा निज़ाम बना के रखा है और फिर भी कहा जाता है अननोन सिटीजन, है ना। ये तो आयरनिकल है, लगता है ना आपको, मतलब पाइम में हमने कितनी बातें पढ़ी, क्या डेप्थ है इसकी, इस कैरेक्टराइजेशन की, और फिर भी नाम रखा गया क्या, अननोन सिटीजन। आप इस बात को समझिए, ठीक है। हाँ, द गवर्नमेंट मस्ट हैव एन एंटायर रूम फुल ऑफ पेपर वर्क on this person. Okay, he was fully insured, which is sensible. This guy was actually a risk taker. जहाँ पे इंश्योरेंस की बात आती है वहाँ पे हम कहेंगे रिस्क टेकर आदमी नहीं होता है। जो आदमी अपना इंश्योरेंस रखे उसको हम कहेंगे टेकर, केयर टेकर। यहाँ पे ये रिस्क टेकर नहीं है, ठीक है। तो हम कहेंगे अच्छा खासा सिटीजन है, ठीक है। Even though he had insurance, he only went to the hospital once, which means he wasn't too much of a burden on the health system. He left the hospital cured. यहाँ पे आप बात देखिए कि वो बार बार हॉस्पिटल विजिट नहीं किया करता, कभी कभार जब गया और वहाँ पे क्या होके वापस आया, मतलब बर्डन नहीं बना किस पे, हॉस्पिटल पे। यहाँ पे बात आई ना, तो काफ़ी अच्छी बात है इसके लिए। और उसके बाद आगे जो लाइन है, बट प्रोड्यूसर्स, हाँ, यस, हियर we can say why is this now. See, both producers research and high grade living declare. Okay, see, producers research now, one, high grade living, second, declare he was fully sensible to the advantages of the installment plan. He was fully sensible. Unknown citizen was fully sensible to the advantages of the installment plan. यहाँ पे what are producers research and higher living? See, this is the thing. They sound like, oh, these are the departments, isn't it? These producers research and higher living, isn't it? Organizations, okay, intend to help consumers know what step to buy, isn't it? This is the thing. These are the companies, these are the offices, or these are the organizations. So producers research and high grade living, here producers research and high grade living, okay, isn't it, have done a little research and learned that the uncitizen used installment plans to buy expensive things. अब ये जो यहाँ पे जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की बात आई, रिसर्च एंड हाई ग्रेड लिविंग जो है, हाई ग्रेड लिविंग जो बात है यहाँ पे, प्रोड्यूसर जो मतलब हम कहेंगे जो कंपनीज है जो प्रोड्यूस करती है थिंग्स को, जो चीज़ों को मतलब हम कहेंगे बिकवाती है या मतलब हम कहेंगे सर्व करती है, ठीक है। तो उन्होंने देखा है कि ये जो अननोन सिटीजन है ना, काफ़ी मतलब किफ़ायती इकोनॉमिकल, हाँ, उनके सामने ये जो अननोन सिटीजन है वो इकोनॉमिकल रहा है, ठीक है। तो उन्होंने कहा क्या टू बाय, अब वो क्या कैसे इकोनॉमिकल है, उसने भी चीज़ें खरीदी है ना, हाँ, उसने भी compete किया है ज़माने के साथ। उस वक्त उसने एक्सपेंसिव थिंग्स खरीदी हैं, परचेज एक्सपेंसिव थिंग्स यूजिंग इंस्टॉलमेंट प्लान्स, using installment plans, okay. having the ability to get these expensive things, isn't it nice, to attain or to maintain the luxury of life, isn't it? तो उन्होंने उन्होंने यहाँ पे लिखा है, क्या लिखा है कि इंस्टॉलमेंट को फॉलो करता था, तो हम यहाँ के इंस्टॉलमेंट टू बाई एक्सपेंसिव थिंग्स, ओके। अब यहाँ पे इसने लिखा है कि एडवांटेज है, टू द एडवांटेज ऑफ द इंस्टॉलमेंट वाला, उसका फ़ायदा उठाया है उसका फ़ायदा इसने आना सिटीजन, एंड हैड एवरीथिंग नेसेसरी टू द मॉडर्न मैन, ए फोनोग्राफ, ए रेडियो, ए कार एंड ए फ्रिजिडेयर, ओके, एंड ए फ्रिजिडेयर। आप यहाँ पे देखिए मॉडर्न मैन के जो है, जो बात यहाँ पे आई, मॉडर्न मैन के लिए क्या क्या चीज़ें होनी चाहिए, यहाँ पे दो चार चीज़ों का नाम यहाँ पे देखा। obviously a person doesn't need a phonograph. This is the talk of 1930s, okay. Radio, car, fridge, this fridge there it means refrigerator or fridge, okay. In order to survive, these things are needed. See, these things are needed for a man, for a modern man to survive, okay, isn't it? Okay, in order to survive. But if you want to be a hip modern man, these things are absolutely necessary, isn't it? If you want to live a comfortable life, these things are now necessary, okay. And this unknown citizen has maintained it all, okay. We get the impression that the unknown citizen's greatest accomplishment, in the opinion of the speaker, was buying things. These things were available with him. These way things were available with him. Now, here our search into public opinion or content, our search into public opinion content, that he held the proper opinions for the time of year. When there was peace, he was for peace. When there was war, he went. अब यहाँ पे देखिए, जब वहाँ पे बात आई किसकी, ये देखिए प्रॉपर प्रॉपर अपनी की बात आई, ठीक है। जहाँ पे जब अमन की बात थी तो अमन में चला गया, काम पे चला गया। जब जंग की बात थी तो सोल्जर बना, ठीक है। तो यहाँ पे जो बात है, द यू सी दिस अनसिटीजन डिडंट हैव एनी वेड और improper opinion. He was a conformist, taking himself according to the situation, isn't it? That means कन्फर्मिस्ट है। ये जो अननोन सिटीजन है वो अपने आप को बराबर समाज के हिसाब से ही रखता था, विच मीन्स दैट he believed what the people around him seemed to believe. He was like a weather vane going whichever way the wind believe, isn't it? Yes, whichever the wind believe, जो भी वक्त की ज़रूरत थी उसी हिसाब से वो रहा करता। Indeed the uses believers were partly determined by the season of time of year, isn't it? So हम यहाँ पे हम क्या कहेंगे, when there was peace, जब अमन की बात थी, he was on workplace, okay. He was for peace, okay. When there was a war, isn't it? He went to do this. He went to face this thing. He went to be he used to be a soldier. He used to be a sorry. So this the lion leads us to expect that it will end. He was for war, but we actually get something much more, isn't it? Because really, who could be for war? Who could be for war? Isn't it? Who could be for war? A soldier could be for war, isn't it? But here, this is unknown citizen. Unknown citizen. Now we have other lines there. That is line number. It is he was married and had 5 children with the population, which eugenist says was the right number 5 parent of his generation. यहाँ पे तो बात लिखी है for his generation. हाँ, यहाँ पे लिखा है कि फिर अब उसकी शादी भी होती है। हाँ, he was married, शादी तो हुई है। From the perspective of the state, it is good that the unknown citizen had so many children. It is a good thing. Having children is a good thing at that time. It was good, okay. So many children, because a growing population usually helps a nation's economy and also ensures that there are enough soldiers just in case. If we take the example of 1930s, soldiers were badly needed for the sake of the country, for the sake of the nation, isn't it? So it was good having children, isn't it? Number one, and the population at that time it was considered that good population increases this economical growth. So this is the good consideration for this very unknown citizen. So here a huge world war comes along. See, it is 1939, isn't it? A reference is given here. I will I'm giving this in 1939 reference. Okay, so World War, World War. Okay, eugenics. See this. What is eugenics? This is a term from history that you may not have heard before. It refers to a social movement that believed that the human species could be improved by engineering changes in its gene pool, isn't it? And this here, this eugenics, you can get this thing. Uh, the study of practice to improve the human gene pool by encouraging the reproduction of people considered to have desirable traits, isn't it? As a, appreciating the reproduction of people, isn't it? To get a good number of population, isn't it? Nice. So here we have other things now. And our teachers report that he never interfered with their education. And our teachers uh, report that he never and our teachers and the teachers report that he never interfered with the education. Was he free? Was he happy? The question is absurd. Had anything been wrong, we should certainly have heard. Now in these closing lines, we get this thing, these lines somewhat creepy. The speaker implied that the UC was a good parent because he didn't interfere with the education of his kids. Okay, good parent, isn't it? Uh, in other words, the education was left up to the control of the state. Notice the C that the speaker calls them our teachers and not their teachers, but shouldn't it be the other way around? Okay, see, and our teachers report that he never interfered with their education. With their education, there was no sort of interference in education. Good support of education, isn't it? Let the education prevail. Supportive. This unknown citizen was supporter of that very thing. Was he free? Was he free? It's a question. Was he happy? It's a question. क्या वो आज़ाद था? क्या वो खुश था? This is the question. The question is absurd. Absurd, isn't it? The question is absurd. It is yet to be answered. It is yet to be answered. The answer absurd. Okay, had anything been wrong, we should certainly have heard. See here the question. These questions are not interesting to the speaker, though who calls it absurd. Okay, it is interesting that these two questions are referred to in the singular as the question, as if being free and being happy were the same thing. Okay, in the final line, the speaker explains why the question is absurd. If things had been going badly for the unknown citizen, okay, the state, okay, state, the state, okay, would have known about it, seeing as they know everything. Nice, huh? So was he free, was he happy, it is yet to be known. So that is called the state is unknown. The state is unknown about the citizen. That is why the name of this poem is the unknown citizen. I hope that you might have got this poem. It is a long lengthy poem, nice, but I tried my level best to explain this thing. See, I would have asked more about this, but this video gets elongated, and then we face trouble to upload this video. Best of luck this time, dear students.